No, I'm very pleased the way we closed out the exhibition season. Um, we really shot the ball extremely well today. I've said, and I said to the team in the post-game, my post-game comments, I said, we have a lot of guys that can make a shot. And I don't have a stat sheet in front of me, but we had to have a tremendous amount of assists, baskets. The ball moved as well as it ever moved since I've been here, and that's encouraging. So we got a lot of guys hot. Jason got hot, and we found him. Ray made some shots, and they found him, and we can go on and on and on. So it was really good to see again. I thought Donovan Foster really gave us a lift when he came off the bench defensively and up the tempo for us. We still got to get better rebounding. We were 18-18 at half, and that was the thing that was disappointing from that standpoint. Our bench is, I guess you can say our bench is thin. We're trying to develop a bench. But after we got going and got a lead, I thought we used our bench, and we need everyone to stay healthy because everyone is going to get an opportunity to contribute. So I think that you saw that. So the thing I like about that, we can continue to help guys get better, and they have to understand that you never know when your number is going to be called because they're going to have to be ready to contribute with this team. So.
You just talked about Jason's effort, eight three-pointers, and that's sort of the reason why you brought him in here to make shots.
Well, he's a tremendous three-point shooter. He shoots the ball with confidence, and shoots them in transition. He works on his shot. I mean, that's the strength of his. It was great that he was able to show that today. But I'm just really proud of him because what he's gone through in terms of trying to get healthy to play. And he made great strides today. Played, it was around 30 minutes, and that's a good sign. So that's going to really help this team. That's something that we haven't had in the past, a shooter like him. So that's my definition of an outstanding three-point shooter.
We could just talk about the backcourt overall. Last year, coming into this year, it was Woody and Euless, two seniors with a lot of experience. And this year, maybe a few less players in the backcourt with less experience. How would they sort of develop over practice and in these two games?
Well, I think, my concern was, you're starting two freshman guards. And you just don't know how freshmen are going to respond. But Jason didn't get it going last week. But the next day in practice, I mean, what you saw today is what we've been seeing every day in practice. So, we know he can make shots. But with our two freshman guards, my concern is defensively. They can pass the ball. They've got a very good IQ and understanding of the game. And we need those two guys not to play like freshmen. And today, they didn't play like freshmen. So that's really encouraging.
How important is it to have a pretty good backcourt in the Horizon League? It's dominated by a lot of guards, Brandon Wood, Mack, Butler. How important is it to have Ray?
Well, you've got to, I mean, that's the game of basketball. I mean, on all levels. At the college level, you've got to have guys that can make plays. And with the shot clock, you're going to come into the clock is going to bring that into play all the time. So you got to guards are the ones who are going to make the plays and the decisions. So that's important. It's encouraging. I mean, we know what Chase can do, and now we've got a couple guys that can take some pressure off of him and even help him as well.
Have the starting positions been set, or are you still experimenting?
You know what? We'll see what we have. But I mean, you've seen the two games. I mean, it's pretty much what you're seeing is what we got. It's clearing up, but guys have to compete every day. This exhibition season, and now you're getting ready to play a team that was the 3 seed in the NCAA tournament, and then you followed up with the number 1 seed, and a team in Mississippi State that's going to be in postseason. So we still got a lot of work to do. Encouraging thing is as the ball has moved and we've had some balance. So I think even in our first exhibition game we had 4 or 5 guys in double figures, and that's good. That's a good thing.
Can you briefly talk about playing Ray and Donovan together, 2-point guards? What do you like about that? Donovan seems to bring some.
Well, last year, I played Donovan and Woody a lot. 2 of your more skilled players in terms of, best ball handlers. So they can make plays for each other as well as, their teammates. And, we can push the ball. And I think that, Ray's starting on the ball right now in terms of the point guard. But he can also play off the ball as well because he can get out on the floor and finish, and Donovan can find him. And I think that's they play very well together. And that's the thing that we're seeing with our 4 guards right now. They're really gaining some confidence and trust in each other and making the game easy right now.